How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. need you to like me, don't need you to like me. You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me, don't need you to like me, don't need you to like me. You can watch me go, 'cause I don't need you to like me, don't need you to like me, don't need you to like me.
Hello, and welcome to another CTF match between Olympus and Fotiá. Uh, Typical 10v10 match rules. MMR always applies, as always. One ninja cap per map, no ghosting. And the limits for today will be 0 dwarf fashionista, 1 archer, 1 assassin, engineer, mage, necro, pyro, and scout, 2 chemist, elf, medic, ninja, and 3 heavy soldier. We'll slowly be getting underway here. I'm gonna start a prediction here. I think Olympus is gonna win this map 3-0. We may see if they are gonna be running their normal roles for this match, because I know that last time Olympus played Team Fallen, they had a couple off rolls. But let's see if they take this one a little bit more seriously. Let's see, we see Dave going for a ninja cap, but he's stopped quickly by the ninjas. Let's see. We got Olympus, look like they're rooting underground for this first push. For Leo with the steal, he's going out bottom tunnel. He is death tagged, gets swapped back by the scout. He's trying to go top, but it's getting cut off by the ninjas. And Sir Leo might go down here. He has 5 HP, 0 stake. Swapped back again by the scout. Big plays from the scout, Cyper Idiot. And then participated to get the backup steal. Let's see where he is. He goes down to damage. Pretty interesting. We see Food Court playing Pyro for Olympus. Looks like instead of medic offense. So he's really showing his flexibility for his team. So far, no pushes have really gotten any momentum. So we're still 0-0 with 17 left to play. I don't think we've seen too much happening on Fotiá's offense. I think Olympus's roaming is doing a really good job at keeping them out of the flag room. Northern Ireland did get a steal, but goes down, and then Tom backup steals as a chemist, and he's trying to go top, but goes down to the heavy. Aussie's out with a steal. He's on top as soldier, and he's doing pretty well. He has full health and 2 stake, and he runs right to the medic and gets a restore. Pretty much out clean. Well, nothing but a ninja chasing him and a soldier. He might be in trouble here, but it looks like he's just stalling for his support. He currently has no one supporting him, and it looks like he might go down, actually. Wow. Okay. So Leo got to pick that up right before the scout picked it up from the swap. And this might be a stalemate if Olympus's defense doesn't take out Will Griggs, but Pi picks up, and now looks like this is going to be a stalemate as both teams are at spawn with their flags. First stalemate of the map. This is the most exciting thing. We look forward to these. Looks like both teams are holding as a soldier on this map. I do like that, as it gives like mobility purposes. But in this holding spot, I'd prefer probably a soldier or heavy to hold. Looks like Olympus has 3 heavies going in on Pi right now. But Fotiá has their whole team supporting right now, so I don't think they're going to get anywhere. Yeah, so the heavies went down. Back to a reset. Like both teams are going with the double, triple buffed heavy strat for this stalemate. They have an assassin with them, so maybe the assassin can put in some work on that. Never mind, he went down to the ninja. Olympus is prioritizing Recov as they only have a pyro and a medic with him. Olympus did have a lot of heavies on the carrier, but looks like Pepe was playing Flag Room Archer and headshotted their recovery. Oh, what? I didn't even see that. Looks like he might have gone down to damage, but they just got the pass back to Pi. Actually, no, I think it was the. Oh no, yeah. So Pi went down to Aussie, and Rob Ferretti, the Pyro, picked up and was able to pass back to Pi, and the stalemate resumes. That was close. Olympus needs to keep up the pressure. Exactly what you want to see from a strong team with strong bulk players like they do. Pi's death tagged here. He might go down. He does wall climb away from Olympus's recovery and is able to stay with the medic. Pi goes down again to the scout, participated, drops the flag, and is picked up by the engineer. He passes the flag again back to Pi, and we are back in stalemate positions. A lot of interesting things going on right now. I think Fotiá needs to send more on recovery in order to lessen the pressure from Olympus's recovery team. But right now, we see another big push from Olympus coming in. Pyro gets swapped out by the scout. Pi did not get that tagged. Scout missed it, but he had to come out of the stalemate spot onto top flag. Those 3 consecutive pushes from Olympus almost caused the flag to be recovered, so we need to see what Fotiá is going to do differently in order to stop them from coming in together. I'm gonna check out Red's recovery team. They have double heavy. Oh, never mind. Fotiá recovered. That was. I didn't even see it. Did you see that? Alright, and that leads to the first capture by Sir Leo. So Olympus is leading the map 1-0 after a brutal stalemate with many passes. Looks like Olympus is trying to conjure a good steal here, but their offense was picked down individually because they all went separate. All that's left is the elf and medic. But a ninja is on flag post. We do see an elf steal from participated. He's going top flag, has 1 stake. He had the soldier behind him, but I don't think he saw it, and he gets the medic. Well, not the restore, but he got regen. He is low, 8 HP, and goes down by the assassinate. It was a close, steal. They almost had that, but the support wasn't there yet. Old Rig will get a steal, but goes down to Trenny as heavy. For Leo with steal, going top as soldier. He is on fire and goes down to I don't even know how to say that name. XIAA. Xia, yeah. Aussie has a steal as a soldier going bottom tunnel. He has 1 stake and 14 HP. He is going to get cut off by Fotiá's defense and then drops the damage. Pawn D gets a steal as Chemist going out backside, but goes down to the ninjas. Dave gets a ninja steal, but goes down right next to the medic. That was really close. Good on Jaden to get on that. Saiyan is stolen his assassin. He's running across top flag, waiting for support. He sees Leo, but tried to pass, but realized that there was Butch's defender in front of him. But he does pick up, and he's running far side with a medic, 3 stake, and support. So unless the scout can swap some... Oh! Scout swapped back some of his support, and he's alone now, so I don't think he's going to be able to get the death tag off, and he goes down. So this might be a stalemate, because I got out and I didn't even notice. Yeah, so both teams are now back at their spawns, so this is stalemate number 2. Very exciting. Seems as though whenever one team gets a steal, the other team does as well. Fotiá has double heavy and a medic pushing for recovery right now. Fotiá had a nice push just now with double heavy and a medic, but went down to Pyro. With a minute and 45 seconds left to play, I think we're going to see a 1-0 win from Olympus, which is not what I predicted, so I'm a little upset about that. But everyone loves stalemates, right? So Here we are. We have another push from Fotiá, and they go down again to the Pyro. On Olympus's side, we see that there's no one currently there except for food court. Going over to Fotiá, we see just being supported by the medic. The Pyro must be on Recov, so maybe they might have a big play here. Yeah, not big chances here. Alright, and that is map 1. For round 1 or round 5, map 1 of Olympus versus Fotiá. We did see some pretty good steals from Olympus, but unfortunately they were met with stalemates from Fotiá as well. So there was only one cap and two pretty much entire map stalemates. So let's hope to see a better uh, let's hope to see better gameplay on this side of the map. Desert Strike 3. Stalemates are not really fun.
Hello everybody, I'm here to join Wave since, well, solo commentating is not fun. Upcoming, we have Desert Strike 3. I'm going to be looking at, as we saw with the Voxes match, this map is definitely not an easy one. Easy map to play on. It's definitely a very different map compared to all the other maps in rotation. Very wide. Roaming has to do a lot on this map, because offenses can route all sorts of different ways to get across. For example, right now, Olympus is routing double Soldier Elf across the left side with their medic. They're running their standard bulk grip together offense. It's kind of their style, not spread apart. We see them swarming the flag right now. Aussie is getting, in fact, positioned for a classic water element, but he misses the placement of that water, so it's not going to actually touch the flag. Nevertheless, we do see a Soldier Seal from Participated. Is up top and fairly untouched. It's going to make it to the sponge and out to mid. It's probably going to route through bottom tunnel. At least should. Does get to the medic. Actually doesn't go to the bottom tunnel, which is a bit weird because he's still vulnerable to the archer and this above ground. If he went underground, he would be much more safe. Nevertheless, he does get that first capture. A much quicker capture from Olympus than the first game, where it was 2 very long stalemates.
Agreed. Seeing red team running a medic defense in the 10 on this map, when I don't think Olympus is running one. Yeah, Olympus is just running just a pyro. Interesting. I don't think Fotiá is running an assassin on this map, which makes sense, as this map is, you need mobility and assassin doesn't really have that kind of capability. We do see Aussie and Sensational going in. Sensational has a steal going up top flag and is going to go for the side sponge going out to the left.
Dave is pushing the altar, so he should be, in fact, Slope is pushing the altar with them, so Sensational has a free reign to walk around here. Has to watch the Pyre, but the Pyre does go down, and he's going to get the medic here. This is looking like it's going to be the second capture. Much better shape from Olympus this game. Their defense is holding a lot stronger than they did last game. We do see an elf seed here from Will Griggs. He does get out, and it does get to the sponge. Out at mid. Very low health though, only 2 hearts. Does go down. 3 minutes in, Olympus is already 2 caps up. You expect Olympus to keep this pressure up, keep the momentum, and just finish things out here fairly quickly. Once again, it's a change of pace from the last map. This speaks for maps has very different playstyles for each map. Otherwise, it's a bit more roaming focused. With the Pyre not being quite useful due to the ability to knock it off. We do see an elf steal here from Will Griggs. Has a lot on him, doesn't have any stake and is very low. Goes down to the ninja there. On the opposite side, we see a soldier steal from Participated, already crossed mid, has support. This is looking like it's going to be the third and final capture for Olympus to seal the deal. It's going to get the medic reso there, has tons of support. Only chance now is a steal from Fotiá, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. This is just going to be the third cap. Very quick.
Oh, very quick map. Interesting to see the different dynamics maps have to show like how quickly it can be changed comparing to a slow gameplay or a fast gameplay. But that was a very quick match from Olympus versus Fotiá, with a 1-0 first map and a 3-0 this map. Interview.
And so we're looking at getting someone to interview while we look at this. Look at the result of this map. I'm curious, who do you think... We have to figure out a play of the game here.
There wasn't really much happening on the first map. But I guess Sterlio did get the only cap of Lowrise, but on this map, I think the caps were 1 for sensational and 2 for participated. But I'm not really sure. What does Stream Chat think about this?
What does Stream Chat think about this?
I think they're not really giving their input.
No, they do not seem to be giving their input at all.
I'm not sure. Aussie seems to said that he capped and recovered the flag, but I'm not exactly sure on Lowrise. Do you have any idea, Nin?
Honestly, it's hard for me to put anyone on the defensive side for Olympus due to the fact that they couldn't prevent the stalemates from Fotiá starting the stalemates on Lowrise. I'm leaning more towards offense. Fotiá did definitely give a good fight on Lowrise, and it seems to be a trend with Lowrise that the lower seeded teams can has a better chance on Lowrise, which is interesting to see.
Right.
But definitely think that the defense needed to hold on a little bit more. It's one of those problems where do you support more on defense? Do you support your flag carrier, roam up, or do you try to stabilize on defense to make sure they don't start a stalemate? It's a difficult decision. I think Aussie would be a good choice. All participated, but it's hard to say with such a short game that.
Yeah, they both contributed in different fields, so I think it's a pretty hard decision. Stream Chat says Aussie MVP, Dave again for the meme value. I'm not exactly sure. We could give it to Aussie, I suppose.
I'm fine with Aussie. Aussie is a good choice.
All right.
So our player of the game will be Aussie, and in the call we do have Food Cult, the leader of Olympus, or at least a council member.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
How'd you feel about that the match today? How do you think Fotiá did? How do you think you guys did?
I'm pretty happy with our performance. We came in obviously looking to play our main roles, looking to win, and I think we performed pretty well. Lowrise was a bit slow, but once we got into it, we were able to finish it off.
Yeah, so what do you guys think you did differently on Lowrise than you did on Desert Strike that caused such a difference in gameplay?
I'm just going to say it's the nature of the map, personally. At least from my POV as Pirate, they had Wee Jake, our Northern Ireland, pushed up his ninja offense almost the entire game. Was able to knock me down, and that forced a lot of stalemates that we had. So I think the nature of the map really helped them out in Lowrise.
What do you think Fotiá was capitalizing on Lowrise? What made them able to cause those two stalemates? What were they doing? Do you think that was causing you a problem?
Like I said, it was mainly just the ninja knocking Pyro out, getting me low, and then I would get finished off by 1 or 2 offenders. And also, I think another contributing factor was once we got our steals, I think we slightly overcommitted on support and didn't have as much defense as I would have liked. So I think those 2 factors definitely contributed to both those stalemates.
Do you have anything else for him then?
Let me think. Well, I mean, obviously on Desert Strike, you guys were performing quite well. Clearly, it was like a, less than 5-minute game. You get 3 quick caps, almost every single push.
Yeah.
But on Lowrise, what was causing you difficulty on offense, do you think, on Lowrise?
I think I think I obviously wasn't on offense, but a lot of complaints were of the Archer and I think Zia, I believe, on both defense. I think both those players hindered our offense a pretty good amount on Lowrise. In the Desert Strike, we made more of a point to target Archer to try and alleviate that pressure. And I think it worked out because it meant a lot smoother second map than it did on the first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's enough. It for me, and I assume that's
I
same
just
for
want
you.
to say congratulations again to you, Food Court, and
Thank
your
you.
team. A very good gameplay today.
Thank you.
Yep, and congratulations. That is a 1-0-3-0 victory for Olympus over Fotiá. We hope to catch you tomorrow. We should have 2 matches tomorrow. Both the Baguettes versus Delta Force should be an interesting one, and then Team Fallen versus the Crusaders, a low seed team that could decide who makes playoffs. So definitely want to catch that one. Besides that, that's going to do it for us today. Thank you all for watching, and see you tomorrow.
See ya.